There was once a man with two sons, and one day, the younger one, restless, impatient, walked up to his father and said something no parent ever wants to hear. "I can't wait for later. I want my share now." It stung, but the father didn't argue. He simply divided what he had and let his son go. At first, the young man thought he'd made it. New places, new people, money that seemed endless. But life has a way of teaching lessons we don't ask for. The party burned out, the friends disappeared, and soon he was left with nothing, hungry, alone, and working the only job he could find, feeding animals while he starved. One day, sitting in the dirt, he started to replay everything, the choices, the pride, the distance he'd put between himself and home. And he whispered, almost to himself, "Even my father's servants live better than this. Maybe I could go back. Not as a son, just someone grateful to work for him." So he stood up and began the long walk home. What he didn't know was that his father had been watching the road for a very long time. And on the day the father finally saw a familiar shape in the distance, thin, tired, unsure, he didn't wait. He ran. He ran like a man who'd been holding his breath for years.
The son started his apology, voice shaking. "Father, I've messed up. I'm not worthy."
But the father didn't let him finish. He wrapped him in a hug that said everything. "You're home. You're safe. You're still mine." He called for a celebration. New clothes, a feast, music filling the air, because the son he thought he'd lost had come back. And just like that, the story shifts. From regret to restoration. From distance to embrace. A reminder that sometimes the hardest step is simply turning around. And that love, real love, doesn't wait at the door. It runs to meet you.